Should students wear uniforms? Over here, our girl Paige is going to argue that we should, and then Lucas, her best friend, is going to holler back and say, heck no, we shouldn't all look the same. Both writers are using strong organizational structures in their little articles. They have strong leads, they make their claim, and they develop theirs point by point. So it's clear that when they wrote, or before they wrote, they used some kind of list, maybe an outline, maybe a web to organize their thinking, their points. It wasn't just random. You'll see it's very easy to pick apart the central components of their argument, their main reasons. Okay? So what we're going to do in our organizer, in Google Classroom, you have your own little copy of this. So if you don't have that pulled up yet, we'll have you pause and find this along with your article. Should students wear uniforms? So make sure you have this, and I will meet you right here. Okay, we're going to figure out what is Paige's claim, or we call it in English a thesis statement, and then what is her first, second, third reason. She might even have an additional one. Lucas will make his claims, and then we're going to decide who made the better argument, who had the stronger structure and the better reasons to support their big claim. So let's check it out. If you need to, you can zoom in on any scope article so you can read it and toggle around there. But let's just go for it. Paige says, we should focus on school, not on our outfits. Dear Lucas, ever since Principal Schumann announced that Ridgewood Middle School is thinking about requiring students to wear uniforms, I've been trying to imagine what that would be like to wear the same outfit day after day. An outfit, I might add, that I didn't choose and that is identical to the one everyone else is wearing. And you know what? I think it'd be amazing. First of all, uniforms would make getting ready for school so much faster and easier. I'm sure I'm not the only one who sometimes struggles to make it to school on time because of how long it takes to figure out what to wear in the morning. Okay, so what is her first point? Or let's actually start with her big claim. What is she saying? Uniforms, are they good? Yes, uniforms are beneficial to teens. And her first reason why, what did she say was so good about that? Uniforms are beneficial to teens. So if you look at her first major body paragraph there, makes getting ready for school so much faster and easier. And I get it, lady. There's some jeans I put on. I have to do some deep knee bends just to get enough room in those things, get that zipper up. I get it. You sometimes end up with a whole pile of clothes before you're ready to go and you've got something that's going to work, right? So, uniforms make getting ready easy and fast, okay? So there's our first reason. If you need to pause, do so. Okay, let's see how she continues her argument. So the speed, the convenient factor, I get it. Let's see what else. More than that, though, wearing a uniform sounds like such a relief. You know how it is. Kids are always judging you by how you dress. There's all this pressure to wear this or that. Some kids even get bullied because their parents can't afford or simply refuse to buy whatever expensive brand name sneakers or jeans are currently in style. Uniforms would put an end to all that. An end to all what? What is she saying? Uniforms are relief. Why? Why? Oh, because kids are judging us. Okay, so it's going to free us from pressure. It's going to free us from different pressure regarding appearance. So uniforms free kids from pressure about their appearance. I like it. You don't get a choice, baby. You just put on those khakis and that navy blue sweater, okay? You just put it on and go. Okay, if you need to pause, do so. Moving on to her third point. Plus, if we could stop paying so much attention to clothes, we could focus more on our schoolwork. And getting an education is the whole point of school, right? Uniforms could also make Ridgewood safer. No one would be able to wear gang colors or symbols. So it's kind of a jump. First, she's talking about paying attention, like during math, because we all look the same, also to gang stuff. So that's a little bit of a jump in her argument, I find. But she's saying, okay, without the distraction of appearances, we could focus more on school. Her safety argument she kind of throws in there. I'm not going to put anything down about that because I don't think she really develops that. but I think I will buy the one about staying focused. So, uniforms help kids stay focused. Pause if you need to. Okay. The article continues a little bit more. I know many students are worried that uniforms would restrict our freedom of expression. But we could still express our individuality through stuff like jewelry, socks, hairstyles. We could still wear whatever we wanted to after school and on the weekends. And we could still express ourselves through our words and our actions, which I'm pretty sure is a more effective way to show who we really are than wearing jumpsuits from Forever 21. Principal Schumann said that student input would be an important consideration in the decision about uniforms. So I hope you'll join me in speaking up in favor of them. Your friend, Paige. Her final point. Okay, you can express yourself through your socks, your jewelry, but you know what you can really express yourself with? Your words and action, your character. And that is more important than anything else. So if we take away the emphasis on clothing, she's got a fourth reason. Express ourselves through our character versus clothes. So you say who you are by how you treat other people, by how you talk, by how you behave in the classroom, by who you sit with at lunch, who you surround yourself with, how you clean up after yourself at lunchtime, what kind of things you're involved in, what you speak out about at school. That perhaps is more important than your clothing, she says. So she makes 4 points here. Maybe a fifth one because she kind of dropped that one about safety in there. So this is her argument. It's fast. It frees kids from pressure about their appearances. It helps kids stay focused. And it allows them to express themselves through character versus clothes because they don't have a lot of opportunity to say much about themselves through their clothing because of the uniform. Okay, you might be ready to vomit because you have no empathy for her argument, no understanding. You don't feel any good vibes from this, and that's okay. We still have to look at opposing views. So now we're going to go over to Lucas. So just, it's like a little hand. You can pull over to the next article, pull down. He's going to holler back, and he's going to say, no, we should not all look the same. I'm just going to get you started, and I'm going to turn Article 2 over to you. Dear Paige, you are my best friend, and I respect your opinion. But there's no way I'm going to speak up in favor of wearing uniforms. You suggest that wearing uniforms might cut down on tardiness. I guess that's possible, but the negative aspects of wearing clothes that, as you put it, you don't get to choose vastly outweigh the benefits of improving punctuality. So he's going to argue that uniforms are not beneficial for kids. There's so many drawbacks. Okay? You're going to see what his reasons are. Now, if you have trouble picking out his reasons, then he hasn't done a very good job as a writer structuring his argument. If, like Paige, you can pick out his reasons, then he's done a very good job structuring his argument. Order of importance, reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. When you complete, I want you to decide and talk to people in the room. Who do you think made the better argument? You don't necessarily have to agree with this writer, but based on how they style their argument and how it's organized, who do you think has a stronger claim that's the best? Okay. Tomorrow we're going to circle back to this. We're going to kick off and lead off with this Article 2 and who did the better job. And tomorrow we're going to get into name brand clothing. Is it worth it? They're going to be comparing and contrasting brand name versus off-brand. So a different type of structure. Good luck with Article 2, and I will see you then.